Hey yo, I'm back. Sorry for kind of ghosting on you guys. I disappeared for a whole week. And it wasn't like I'm safe. I'm fine. There was no like tragedy in my family. I didn't like break my phone or anything. I'm not dead. I'm still here. I'm still alive. So I'm good. And most importantly, I did not choose to end the vlogs. The reason I didn't post for a week was basically I was scared to step in front of the camera again. I can give you all the full story later, but all this happened basically because I missed one day of the vlog. And I dropped the rock for one day, and then it started fumbling down the hill. And it's on me. It's nobody else's fault but me. And this isn't uncommon for me. This has been kind of an ongoing problem in my life for a while. Like, all it takes is one mistake, and I can kind of just go ghost. This happens with my friends, school, my personal projects that I like have passion for and want to make. The simplest way I can put it is I'm afraid of confronting my mistakes a lot of the time. I'm afraid of the work it takes to salvage something you really care about. I'm afraid of not putting in enough work to salvage something you really care about, and then the people you care about not being satisfied or judging me. And I'm super afraid of people acknowledging that and recognizing it and seeing through me and noticing that I've gone ghost. So I sort of dissociate from my responsibilities and I isolate from people, and I kind of just ghost. I don't exactly know why I do this. I don't know how to stop, really, but I think having the confidence to talk about it in front of a crowd of people is a good step in the right direction. A digital crowd of people, whatever. The story in its entirety is basically, the last video was the 7th, right? That was the day of my dad's art solo gallery show, which I was partially bummed out about because I was supposed to make a piece for that, and I didn't. I was procrastinating, but I was also pretty proud. I did 7 days of daily vlog December, and especially that last day, I was super proud of that video. I still can watch that video and not cringe. That's really the only one I go back to. I'm super proud of that montage at the start. That shit is so sick. But on the 8th day, I recorded with my friend Francis, and we end up shooting the shit for like 4 hours, and I have like an hour and a half worth of footage, and by the time I get home it's 12, and I'm like, okay, well this ain't getting done tonight, so I'm gonna sleep on it and figure it out tomorrow. There's no vlog for today. Maybe I'll just post 2 tomorrow or something. And I wake up on the 9th, and I'm like, okay, I got the vlog for today, but also yesterday, and I should kind of start working on tomorrow to get a head start. But also, hey, I missed Dad's art exhibit, but there's another art thing coming up that I can make a piece for. Damn, I could do that. And then that's when I start kind of getting caught up in my own expectations. I want to make something really good for all 3 of these, but I know that's a lot of work. And I don't have a problem with a lot of work, but I have a problem getting started with a lot of work. I'm kind of just caught between and not sure where to direct my full attention. And I'm especially just like not focused. I'm just not locked in. I just didn't start anything. If I had just started something, this wouldn't have been an issue. If I had just done something, it probably wouldn't have been an issue. But I got in that space where I'm anxious about the work I have to do, but I'm too anxious to confront it, which is making me more anxious because I'm not doing anything. I know this sounds dumb to y'all too, right? It sounds just as stupid to me, I know. But the day after, on the 10th, I basically decided, okay, I'll figure something out with vlogs. They can wait for now. I'm gonna lock in on this painting. This is for the Binti Circle, which is like a support group for female caretakers. Women taking care of their parents, mostly. I kind of started to lock in on this piece, but I'm not committed to it. Because the whole way through, I'm like, what am I gonna do about the vlogs? I'm recording stuff the whole way through, and I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna work out. Do I make up for these lost days? Do I just drop something huge to make up for it? Do I just act like nothing happened? I don't know what to do. So in my head, I'm kind of split between the mistake I made and the work I still have to do that's in front of me that I can prevent from being a mistake in the first place. The day of the event is on the 12th, and I'm still up from yesterday on the 12th, like at 6 a.m., still working on this piece. And I just don't have the drive or the passion, and I just don't know what I'm doing. I've just lost the vision, and I'm like, this just isn't getting done. At this point, I thought that the event was at like 2. Apparently it wasn't. So I really could have just gotten a good night's rest, not stayed up, woken up and finished it fully rested. Didn't know it was at like 7. So when I wake up on the 12th, I'm like, now I feel like triple shit. I missed my first chance to drop a painting at an event. Just missed my second chance. And it's not even done. I had mad time. I'm like hyper disappointed in myself, right? So I just feel like shit for the next 3 days. And I recorded this first video on the 13th. So it's past midnight, so it's the 15th now. Just like feeling bad about myself. And it's weird because I had a whole episode about self-affirmations. That shit I'm making out there right now, that painting, it's pretty damn good for a guy who doesn't paint. I'm an illustrator at heart, y'all. I hate painting. It sucks. But I'm pretty damn proud of how it's turning out. It looks good, dude. It's weird that I've closed my scope so far into I need to get daily vlog done, and I need to get this painting done. And I couldn't see what was in front of me, like something that was pretty impressive to me, honestly. On the good side, while I was gone on my indefinite hiatus, I did come up with a lot of thoughts and ideas and quotes that I used to keep myself motivated to protect my peace, basically. The first one is, thoughts are directions, so direct yourself wisely. This is basically just saying why self-affirmations are important, right? Every thought you have leads you somewhere. There are implications to all your thoughts. Start paying attention to where your thoughts lead you. There's probably a lot of thoughts you have about yourself or about the world that you think are harmless. And on the surface, they probably are. But it's the implications that are dangerous. There's always a line of logic to the thoughts you have. So just remember that. Second one, it sounds convoluted when I say it, but you're gonna get it when I explain it. If you chose it, that means you wanted it. And if you would still choose it, that means you still want it. So whatever is stopping you from doing it is completely outside of you or it. This is something I use to not get gassed out on a project, or I used it to start recording this again, really. But it's basically like, I started this project or this task. I started this because I wanted to do it, and I still want to do it now. So if there's something stopping me, whether it's in my head or it's in front of me, it's completely outside of whether or not I want to do it. I want to do it. So either it's something I just got to live with because this just comes with the lifestyle, or it's something that can be completely removed and you got to remove it right away. This third one is something I wrote on the whiteboard on my wall. I have it up there right now. Pushing yourself means reaching just beyond what you assume you're capable of. It's simple as that. It's on the can. That's that. Push yourself, bro. Set out a daily schedule, list, calendar, whatever, of all the tasks you have to do in the day. Think, what do I have the time and energy to do today? And then once you have it maxed out, like, okay, this makes sense. This is what I can do today. Throw one more in there. And then once you get a hang of that, throw two more in there. And throw three more in there. And just start, push yourself. Just do more than what you think you can. Number 4, inaction is a form of action. This I took to heart. I heard this in like a video. Healthy Gamer, Dr. K, whatever his name is, the brown dude who makes like 45-minute videos about mental health and shit. I have this habit when I'm procrastinating or whatever. I tend to do this with my hair. I tend to like untangle it, like deknot it, and what it ends up doing is I end up like pulling my hair out. And it took me a minute to realize, because I do this when I'm like in that anxious comfort, when I'm like comfortable just doom scrolling, sitting on YouTube, just dissociating from some shit that's right in front of me, staring me down that I have to do. But I'll just be on my phone, laid back like this, literally. And I didn't realize what this was until I looked, and I was like pulling my hair. It's like a literal like anxious habit. It's like, it's the same shit as biting your nails, which I also do. It's that same shit. You gotta realize, when you gotta understand, you gotta know yourself really well and understand those little habits that you do when you're trying to dodge some shit that you need to do. Number 5, this one hits pretty hard for me. A lot of people, they see themselves miserable and they feel like it's not justified. Like, I live in a big house with 2 loving parents, and a healthy family situation, and great family income, and I'm in a great school. So why do I feel this way? People like that try to find ways to justify it. And if not that, then find an experience that can justify it for them. It's like trying to find the pain that'll make you feel like you earned feeling pain, right? And don't do that. I wrote it down like this, right? You don't need to earn the right to be miserable, because you don't need to be miserable. You will be miserable at some point. It's just a fact of life. We all go through it. It's inevitable. But you're not obligated to it. You can make the autonomous choice to cast away misery by just deciding, I want to do the things that make me feel better. This last one is simple, but it's really the most important. That was it. No, sorry. This last one is simple, but it's the most important. You'll be okay. Whatever it is, you'll be fine. Whatever is really taking up the most thought in your head right now, when you zoom out, it's probably just another story. It's probably just something that you can think in hindsight about and be like, damn, that was crazy. That was tough. That was unfortunate. That was funny. You'll be all right, bro. Sometimes the most productive thing to get what you want is just sitting back for a day or an hour or a week, just being like, let me just chill. Let me just back away from it. Especially with art. One of the most productive things in art to do is to step away from your piece for an hour or a day and come back to it. Give yourself the space to forget about it, and then you can come back to it with a clearer head and a better eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? We only have one life. You can't spend all of it locked in. Sometimes you have to be a little goofy, a little whimsical. I'm not sure what to do about or how to make up for this entire week that I've just lost. I have a lot of videos that I want to make that are more longer form, like full analyses or like full analyses or like full projects, full videos. And I really want to make those. And I also really want to make it to 31 videos for the 31 days of December. Unfortunately, I can't make it to 31 vlogs, but maybe the vlogs can be the in-between for these longer form videos. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it to 7 full videos, but a nigga can try. So let me know in the comments what y'all think a good idea is. Maybe I could do 2 vlogs a day. How about that? Double daily vlogs. DDVD. Hold on. Y'all not hearing me though. But all seriousness, if you're still watching, if you tapped back in and you were like, oh my god, Makai posted again. Thank you, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, I don't think I'd be making these if I didn't have a strangely consistent viewer base. It's crazy that y'all actually be watching these. That's crazy, bro. Y'all actually be seeing me on my phone. I don't got no microphone, no lights, no nothing. I just be on my phone, but thank you, bro. Like, for real, bro. This shit is like actually important to me. So I appreciate you watching it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. DVD is back. Peace.